Hey guys, welcome back to my vanity. So for today's video, I did a poll on my Instagram and I let you guys decide what makeup products you wanted me to use today. So if you guys want to see how I got this look and what products you guys chose, then keep on watching.
Don't call me when your man around, only when your friend is down. I'm just trying to pull your panties down. Bitch, you know I ain't playing around. Don't call me when your man around, only when your friend is down. I'm just trying to pull your panties down. Bitch, you know I ain't playing around.
Yeah, I ain't tryna be your main nigga. I can be your side nigga. Slide up in them thousand, then go look up in the sky with you. A different connection, I'm just tryna multiply with you. Top off of my coupe, I'm just tryna go and ride with you. I ain't playing no games with you. Tell me what you want.
Okay, so we're gonna go with the brows. So for brows, you guys chose the Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade in the shade Chocolate. So I'm gonna go with this to do my brows. And I need, hopefully you guys can see. I'm trying to. And this is the brow product I use pretty much every time I do my eyebrows. So I'm actually kind of happy I didn't pick the brow pins. Let's see. I'm pretty like fast with my brows, I guess. I know some people take a really long time, but I don't really. But I do have a lot of eyebrow hairs and they're pretty dark, so maybe that's why. I'll do a more in-depth brow tutorial. If you guys want to see that in the future, let me know. Comment down below. And I will definitely do one for you guys. Okay. So now, to conceal the brows, you guys chose for concealer the Kylie Cosmetics Skin Concealer in the shade Ivory. I'm gonna use that. By the way, I do not use a wet beauty blender, and I know some people think that that's probably so weird. I actually, when the beauty blender first came out, I used the dry beauty blender, and everyone was like, "What? You're crazy! Like, you're supposed to get it wet." So I did that, and I tried it for a little bit, and I just did not like it. I feel like, in my opinion, this is my opinion, don't come for me. I just feel like when it's wet, and then you dip it into the foundation, it just kind of soaks up the foundation and makes it not as full coverage. So I just don't like it. I'm sorry, so sorry. So yeah, I use a dry beauty blender, but that's just me. Do it how you want to do. And also, I do prefer to do my skin first and then go in with eyeshadow, but again, that's just personal preference. So for primer, it was between the Farsali Skin Tune Blur and the e.l.f. Matte Putty Primer, and it was a tie. So I'm just gonna put the matte e.l.f. Putty Primer in my T-zone area. I've actually used it before and I like it. I really like it. And then I'll just put a little bit of the Versali Skin Tune Blur. And I'll just put some drops of this too. Because why not? This primer definitely has a fragrance to it, so if you don't like fragrance things, this might not be for you. I don't really know what it smells like. Kind of smells like, I don't know, like perfume. Okay, and then for foundation, you guys chose the LA Girl Pro Matte HD High Definition Long Wear Matte Foundation. So this is a matte foundation. I don't know what the claims are on this, but this is the shade Light Tan. It's a medium to full coverage, smooth long wear suede finish. So I guess we'll see. And I have this Makeup Forever Professional Steel palette that I like to use. I use this on my clients and even on myself sometimes, just because I don't like pumping it on my sponge or my brush and then applying it to the face, and I don't like using my fingers or like pumping it on my face either. This is just what I prefer. I don't think I've ever used this, so we'll see how it works. See how we like it. So far it looks really nice, and the shade is definitely something I can work with. It's on my neck, which I always do that anyway. Just so everything is seamless. Even if I think the foundation is a perfect match, I'll still put it on my neck. And if it's even, if I'm wearing a shirt that shows my chest, I'll go in with the brush like this. This is the Morphe X Jaclyn Hill. This brush is the JH03 brush, and I'll go and put it on my chest. Just because, like I said, I want to look all the same color. I'm not trying to have a foundation line on my jaw or on my neck. I don't want to look all the same color. Okay, I think that's pretty good. So now let me do the forehead. Okay, so I pretty much finished my brows off camera. So now we're gonna go back in with the Kylie Cosmetics concealer and conceal the face. I like to mainly go under the eyes, a little bit on the side of the nose. Again, this is in the shade Ivory. I put kind of a lot, again, personal preference. And then go back in with my beauty blender and I blend it all the way to the sides. And then I go on the side of my nose, on my lip, above my lip, I mean, sorry. And then I'll do a little bit on my nose. Then I'll do the other side, side of my nose, other half above my lip. And then the excess I put on my chin. Okay. Then I'm gonna go ahead and go in with powder. For powder, it was another tie, so I'm just gonna go in with the collab for under my eyes, and this is Set the Stage Ultra Fine, and I guess the shade is Porcelain Ivory. So we're gonna go with that. I like to use a beauty blender, make sure there's no creasing yet, and set under the eyes. Upper lip. Make sure if there's creasing, you blend it out before putting the setting powder, because how you set it is how it will stay. And I guess I'll do it a little. I always do it everywhere that I concealed. So, but I'll also put it on the forehead. Some people conceal their forehead. I personally do not. But I'm still gonna set it because my forehead does get really oily. And then I'm gonna go in with the Jeffree Star setting powder in the shade Translucent. And I'm just gonna use this. For the rest of my face. This I'm just gonna kind of sweep. Usually I don't do this, but since you guys wanted to see both of these powders, then I want to use both of them for you. This one definitely has a scent. I think it's supposed to be cotton candy flavored, or cotton candy scented, I mean. And that's not really what it smells like to me, but it does have a scent. So again, if you're not a fan of fragrance, you might not like that. So now for eyeshadow, you guys chose the Jeffree Star Cosmetics Thirsty Palette. This was limited edition during the summer. I don't know if it's still available or not. If not, I will definitely let you guys know. This is what the shades look like. So pretty. I haven't really played with this in a while, so I'm really excited. So you guys did choose to do a colorful look, so that's what we're gonna do today. And you also chose to do a half cut crease, so that's what we're gonna do. So first I'm gonna go in with this yellow shade, and it's called Quench, and I'm gonna use the Morphe X Jaclyn Hill eyeshadow brush, and this is the JH40 brush. So I'm gonna pack on this shade. And we do have some creasing, so blend it out before we use the shadows. I don't like to set my eyes when I'm doing eyeshadow, just because I feel like the shades don't come up as pigmented. So I'm just gonna put that right there on the inner crease area. Then I'm gonna kind of wipe the brush off. Use the same brush, and I'm gonna go in with this shade, which is called BITCH. Okay, and I'm gonna put that right next to this yellow. And like I said, I'm gonna pack them on. It's gonna look ridiculous at first. Okay. Now I'm gonna go in with this shade Splash right here, which is a beautiful color. And this is gonna go more on the outside corner. gonna take it a little bit on the edge of the eyelid as well, just packing on the shades. We're gonna go back in with that shade and deepen it up just right in the crease. Okay, now we're gonna go back in with the orange shade. Blending it in a little bit with the yellow. I'm gonna go in with the MAC 217 brush now. And I'm just going back and forth with all three of these colors, just packing it. Going back and forth. It's a lot of back and forth, meshing the two colors together. Back with another Jaclyn X Morphe brush. This is the JH34. I'm going in that yellow again and just brightening this up and meshing it in with that orange shade, BITCH, that we laid down. I'm gonna take this brush, and I've had this brush for a while, so the writing's off. This is a BH Cosmetics brush, and it's just a dome shaped flat, super flat brush. And I'm gonna use this to cut my crease, because you guys wanted a half cut crease. We're using the Kylie, so so that's what we've got so far. And then I'm gonna go in with the Morphe X Jaclyn Hill JH41 brush. We're using the Tatcha Luminous Dewy Skin Mist. So I'm gonna spray my brush. And I'm gonna use this shade. I think I might mix the shade Divine right here and this shade Filthy Rich, which is this goldish champagne color. Let me see how this applies with the brush. What I figured, not that great. Trying to get like the corners, mainly, because I'm not gonna be able to get that with my finger. Go back in with my finger. It's as good as we can get it. So now I'm gonna go back in with the JH40 brush, go back in with the shade Splash, and hit the corner again and just blend it in with this. I do sweeping motions. And then I'll go back in again with those two shimmer shades and kind of just run over that line back and forth. Okay, so I'm gonna do the other eye off camera, wipe away this setting powder, and put a color on my lower lash line, and I'll be back. I asked you guys if you wanted me to use this ColourPop Cream Gel Liner in the shade Zulu, and you guys said yes, so I'm gonna pop this on my waterline. Bronzer in the shade Tantastic. So I'm gonna go in with the Morphe X Jaclyn Hill JH06 brush. And I'm just gonna start bronzing the cheekbones. I mainly focus it right here and then sweep this way. Side of the forehead, top of the forehead. So we're also going to use this bronzer to contour my nose. I'm going to go in with the Morphe X Jaclyn Hill, the JH10 brush. It's a very unique brush. And this can be harsh if you go in heavy-handed. I'm just making my two lines. And then I'll go with the eyeshadow brush, like this Morphe X Jaclyn Hill JH33 brush. I'll put a little bit more product on it, and I'll just blend those lines out, taking it up towards my eyebrow. Going back in with the Tatcha Luminous Dewy Skin Mist. I'm just gonna spray it. This also has a fragrance. Don't ask me what it smells like because I have no idea. But it smells like something. So for highlighter, you guys chose the MAC Skin Finish in the shade Oh Darling. I'm gonna take my Morphe X Jaclyn Hill JH09 brush. Looks like this. She's a little crusty. I'm just gonna like the most highlight right here, so I'll put extra here, or I'll go in with a loose highlight and put it in that area. So put it on my temples. On my forehead. Next I'm going to go in with the Morphe X Jaclyn Hill JH38 brush. Looks like this. Go in the highlight. Put it on my cupid's bow. Tip of my nose. And the bridge of my nose. And I'm also going to pop this on my inner corner. Just wanted me to do a wing eyeliner, so I'm going to use the NYX Matte Liquid Liner. I think this is the shade black. Yes, this is the shade black. Looks like this. Hopefully you guys can see me when I do this. So I'm just gonna do a wing. This feels like it's almost out, so I'm gonna use a different liner. I'm gonna go in with the e.l.f. This is shade Charcoal. I'm gonna use this one instead. So unfortunately, my phone decided to die, so I went ahead and finished my wing eyeliner. If you guys want to see me do a video on my eyeliner, just comment down below. I'll get that done for you guys. I also went ahead and curled my eyelashes and put glue on my eyelashes. You guys chose for the lashes the Baddie B in the style Baddie and Extra. I just put them on top of each other and stacked them because I'm extra and I wanted them extra, so yeah. So I'm waiting on those. And then I think we're gonna go ahead and put mascara on. For mascara, you guys chose the Go Big or Go Home Kat Von D mascara. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this on. And then for lips, you guys chose the Almay lipstick, and this is in the shade Call Out 240. I personally like to put foundation on my lips, so it'll cancel out all the color of my lips, so you can see the true color of the color that you're using. This is really buttery. This color's kind of sheer, it's not as pigmented. And you guys also wanted me to use a gloss. This is the Lip Lacquer by e.l.f. and it's in the shade Clear. I'm just gonna put that on top. Now the lashes should be getting tacky. So go ahead and apply. So basically, the glue still needs to dry a little bit, but this is basically the finished look. I'll leave some pictures in the next clip. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.